Someone's here, some protection with me and Eva and Celine. Hannah has enjoy, as in Mrs. Eva Green. Someone's may Miss Eva Green enjoy Green and I be safe, fathers, and our minds in Jesus' name, and our families also. Thanks. Thanks. Scissors, star. Powder, snap, sugar returns to 1,000, sugar returns to 1,000. Okay, girls. We got Grace Jones. Oh, I'm sorry. We got Grace Jones, but before we go back to Grace Jones for the crate from Creep Show, I just want to tell you something real quick about the mock Eva Green looking like looking like Angelique Bouchard. Okay, to finish the whole thing. Okay, Harvey is done having sex with so and so, this fake person that looks like Eva Green as Angelique Bouchard. Now, this is what's gonna happen. She's gonna get up and after she's done saying, I know you killed Anthony Bourdain. I know you had some connections with the Illuminati, calling the Italy, the Italian organization over there, the Illuminati over there. I know what you did. I know you used Argento to do it. You called the Illuminati area, the Illuminati's offices, and you called them up, and you wanted to have her reveal your mind control words so you can teach Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain. Ma'am, it's Anthony Bourdain. Say, I know you killed Anthony Bourdain. I know you used Asia Argento to do it with her MK Ultra mind control words. I know you called Italy's area of the Illuminati area over there in their offices. I know you called them. I know you called them up and wanted her words. I know you did that. I know you wanted the hackers to do it too, because those people have hackers all over the place, Mr. Naughty Boy. You tell them that with your fake Angelique Bouchard, Eva Green persona, to tell them that after you're done having sex with them, your fake one. And then you tell him that after you say, hey, like that. And he says, okay, Harvey, I'm going to leave you. And you know what you do to him? Yeah, you can strangle him to death. Strangle him to death when he's locked in the bed with your handcuffs and chains all over him. And then he's dead. And then you strangle him. And then you burn his house down. Make sure the house is burned to a crisp. Every brick is down out of Harvey Weinstein's mansion. Burned down. Make sure all the butlers and everything is gone. Butlers and maids are gone. Make sure they're all out of there, okay? Make sure you freak them out. Tell them, get out of here. It's going to be on fire. But put him on fire first. Make him the catalyst of it. Make it all fiery and make it all on his bed and him in it, and it's all gone. He's dead now. No more Harvey Weinstein. Make sure his DNA and plasma clones are dead too, okay? I'll pray about that too. I'll pray against Satan doing that. But okay, now that's it. Now we're going to Grace Jones' crate. Alright, and I'm going to repeat this real quick. Your Angelique Bouchard's persona is going to come out like a UPS lady with nice long pants. Okay, short brown shorts. It's still kind of hot. Short shorts of UPS brown shorts. Nice little shorts. You're going to have that. And your shorts are going to be like that, like professional shorts. And then you're going to have your brown UPS shirt that's going to say NGB right there. And you're going to have a hat on like the UPS. Your hair that's long blonde will be in a ponytail and looking nice. You look like Angelique Bouchard, well, your mock self. And you come in and you knock on the door to Grace Jones and you tell her, Miss Grace, is there Mrs. Jones here? You say, is there Mrs. Jones here? You knock on the door, ring her doorbell, and she opens the door and she says, yes, oh, hi, I got a package for you, Miss Jones, actually, UPS has been having us wanting to deliver a whole bunch of stuff to a lot of people because of the COVID-19 situation. We've been having some complaints because of this big hunk of behemoth package that we have. We need to give it to you. Apparently you got a secret admirer or a real expensive buyer-friendly acquaintance that wants to give you this free of charge. So you don't have to pay for anything. Don't pay for anything. It's free. for this one, ma'am. It's free. Just take it. We just want you to sign some papers. I don't mind. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna get some people to help you get this package off our hands. We're gonna put it in your garage, buy some crates. Get this crate in there in your garage, if it's okay, ma'am. My name's Angie Bouchard, and I'm Angie Bouchard, and I'm just you guys person helping out here. And I'm gonna get some people, and she yells out, Sid, Nancy, Charlie. Well, I need some help here. And they all look like one looks like Charles Manson, cut. One looks like Sid Vicious. One looks like Nancy Spungen. And they all have the same clothes on, but Charlie and that other guy, Sid Vicious, has long pants on, brown, and Nancy has her shorts like your character. And they all name tags, Charlie and Sid V on the name tags, and Mr. Oh, and Nancy S. Okay. Now, it's very convincing. Now, girlfriend, I also want you to say, okay, here you go, ma'am. Enjoy this package. I hope it's good, because I can't really tell, because I don't know. I don't spy on other people's packages and stuff like that. It's against the law, and you know that too, ma'am. Anyway, the reason why we have to deliver all this stuff is because they've been complaining at UPS that they got to get rid of all this stuff because of the COVID-19 situation. We're always expecting these things and making sure there's no disease or any bad, evil things in these things. So anyway, ma'am, here you go. And because the reason why I'm too, ma'am, is because we don't know when we're going to work the next day because of this COVID thing with face masks and all this stuff. It's going to be really hectic for all of us UPSers, and FedEx is having the worst time too, and stuff like that. And other delivery services are having some hard times, like Amazon and all those places, because of all that COVID-19 situation. Anyway, because those workers don't know when we're working, and they say, so we're just delivering everything early or late at night, and just do it for our bosses, and that's it. So I hope you enjoy your package. If you have any complaints, there's this card. It says Angie Bouchard Delivery Service UPS Expert or something like that. And it says her number is 666-7777-3333-420. And it says 187. And kind of put a little mini pentagram right there, okay, ma'am? On a card, the back of the card. See if she'll notice. And then she says, okay, I'm gonna go, ma'am. You enjoy it. Bye. We gotta go. We got a lot of places to go and deliver these heavier crates and stuff like that than yours. So, bye, ma'am. And she starts smiling. The Angelique Bouchard impersonator starts like saying, and she starts smiling. Say, bye, ma'am. And then she turns around serious and kind of like turns around like this. And she says, don't die too quickly. And just goes like that, mumbles it, and takes off with the rest of the people in the UPS truck. And then when she goes to sleep at Grace Jones, she gets killed by that big beast from Creepshow, the Crypt. And that's it. Now here's Liam Neeson at this time. Liam Neeson is going to get visited by Angelique Bouchard impersonator, having a Agent Scully type look to her, but she has long blonde hair still, and same thing. And it's human, but it's a mocker, a doppelganger. Everything of the Dark Shadows look, but she looks like it. But she has Agent Scully, suit on from X-Files, black. She has she has a nice badge on her, like the FBI have, or anything of that type of law enforcement. And she looks like pretty lady, which is you are. And she has FBI on her. Or actually, I'm sorry, it's gonna have Interpol on her badge, and she has Harley Quinn on it. And then she has on her thing, and then she has Scarecrow, like this picture right here, on her badge too. Both small, one Harley, one Scarecrow, like that, and FBI thing or Interpol. And then guess what? Oh, another thing. You can tell him, hi, Mr. Neeson. You're gonna knock on his door late at night, 12 a.m. or how about 3 a.m. And however you do it, girls. I don't know how this stuff works with you with the witchcraft. Okay, black magic. I don't know, or black maging. I don't know. But anyway, just do that and accumulate it, which I know you girls are doing right now because I told you some other way. But anyway, just do that and have him say, have her say, "Hi, Mr. Neeson, that's me. My name, I'm actually an Interpol agent. I just want to let you know that I want to investigate something because there is a warrant for your arrest. And apparently, a lot of stuff's catching up with a lot of people because of the COVID-19 and all the stuff. People are in their houses, so it's really easy for a lot of Interpol people, agents, and a lot of the kind of CIA and anyone of that type of law enforcement to go and investigate certain things like this so easily now. So because everyone's in stagnation of some kind, stagnant in their houses because of all this fear of the disease and pandemic. So I just want to let you know it caught up to you, sir. We already know that you killed your wife on those ski slopes. We know you blood sacrificed her. I'm actually in the department of investigating a lot of satanic ritual abuse and satanic Illuminati type stuff. The Satanism ritual department. I researched that stuff, sir. So what I'm going to say is that caught up to you. We found out that you were actually responsible for the death of your first wife. So I want to let you know how far you want to go to put this away. Do you want to pay me? Do you want me to have something with you? I'll give you that if you want. But I'm striking a deal with you. How about that? And if she says yeah, then do it with the mock spirit. And then she says, and then you tie him up again like Harvey, but this is different. He doesn't die though. This guy doesn't die. This man. And you tie him up and you kiss him all over. Make him give you 10 grand. And then you take it and you take it away from him and you keep it for yourself, okay? For all of us, alright? Have the spirits bring it to you. With your black maging, yeah. And that's it. But then you whisper in his ear, he says, "You're under arrest for killing your wife." Still. And then you arrest him and you have cops come in. And it's Sid and Nancy looking like cops, Charles Manson looking like cops, and a lookalike like Mr. Liam Neeson as a cop. And he looks like it just looks like a lookalike. And that's it. He looks like Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins, okay? With a mustache and everything. And he has Roz on his name tag, Charles M, Sid V, Nancy S on their name tags, and they look professional, real cops. They'll put him away for life, and that's it. Now that's done. And then the Angelique girl is gonna say, "Hey," Angie says, "Hey, you knew this was gonna happen. We're in dark times. We're in judgment days already with Christ already. Christ is already getting ready to judge people. You knew this was coming. It's like the old words, sir. Ms Eva, it's time to pay the piper." But and then hope you see. Have her say, "Hope you see Christ, sir." And then and she's gonna say, "Take him away." She tells people, the cops, the police. Sent to whatever prison, random one, a very good one, a highly secured one. Anyway, Gary Oldman's gonna go to prison too. Gary Oldman's gonna get visited by you, man. And you're gonna be a Angelique again, yeah. And it's gonna be called Sophia Domino. Sophia. Oh, how about this? Dominique Chic. That's cute. Okay, Dominique Chic is your name. And you give her his car. So you knock on his door at 4 o'clock in the morning, and you say, "Hi, Mr. Oldman. My name is Dominique. Dominique. My name is Dominique. I want a Chic, and I'm a FBI agent. I want to let you know that we found out in the FBI department that you actually you're in conspired murder, conspiracy to as well as you actually are responsible with Christian Bale, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and many others like them, Morgan Freeman and others like them. Your blood sacrificed Mr. Heath Ledger for more fame. Now, We talk about this right here in your house. Okay, sir. We'll get some down to business. We'll talk about it. There's no worries here. I want to show you what I have of you. Apparently, you are supposedly, is he a member of Father and Jesse? You're a member of the Illuminati, Luciferian gateway area, the Synagogue of Satan. So I want to tell you something. Did you really kill Mr. Heath Ledger? Were you actually putting out the hit black magic, telling the Illuminati to use witches and warlocks to kill Mr. Ledger so you can attain more fame, money, cash? Were you aware of that? Did you do that? Because my papers say here that you actually did. Christian Bale is already in trouble. Same thing goes for Morgan Freeman and the rest of the other folk. They're already on death row, literally. So I just want you to know, sir, are you in conspiring? And if he confesses yeah, then take him in. If he confesses no, then take him in anyway. And get cops. So it looks like Sid Nancy, professional, same thing. Pick him up, says take him away. He didn't confess. Even if he did, he's still gonna. And then you take him to the judge courtroom, and the judge looks like Falco, Rock Me Amadeus, but he has black hair. It's black hair. Sorry, son, please break me in the house. Thanks. Okay, girls. I'm getting some soccer here in the red. It's fine now. Hey girls, just get a Falco, Rock Me Amadeus guy that looks like him and says, Mr. Oldman, I'll give you 30 years to life. You're not without parole. You're going to be there because you have blood sacrifice. Your co-star, Mr. Heath Ledger, that played the Joker. You're in trouble. You're no longer going to be a threat to society by hiding. Christian Bale is already gone in death row, so is Morgan Freeman. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, yes, he is in death row. Now, I'm going to tell you, you got this, and you're not going to be put to death, but you are going to be put up the river for a very long time. So you can think about what you did to Mr. Ledger. It's a very heartbreaking thing, sir. I hope you think about that. I hope you seek Jesus Christ, because a lot of missionaries go into prisons and help a lot of people out in prison. So you got it, all right? You got to life. And the guards say, and then there's Elizabeth Hurley coming and says, okay, sir, let's go. Elizabeth Hurley from Bedazzled with her police costume on, something like her, a doppelganger of her. And then they go and take her in, and Sid and Nancy lookalikes go do it too as cops. So they put him in the prison, that's it. It's over. And Falco turns into real Falco. Well, I mean, not real Falco, but turns into Beethoven. And the song goes, Rock Me Amadeus, like that. A real song goes like that in the courtroom. Amadeus, Amadeus, rock me Amadeus. Da, 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 you know, the whole song. Like, and it stops like that. And like how he goes, Amadeus says, you know, like that. It's done, okay? You know, the sentence is real too, so. Okay, Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld is just going to prison. Angelique look like Nate Persephine. Lola Persephine is your name. You meet up with him at the coffee house. Somewhere in the morning you meet him. And later in the next day, before 7 p.m. my time's over. You meet up with him. You're just kind of walking in the coffee house somewhere, whether it's LA or New York or wherever he's at. You say hi, oh, you smile at him. You gorgeous smile is, because you have a gorgeous smile, man. That's how I found you're my teacher, Mrs. Vanderbeek. You have that cute, nice smile, warm smile, nice voice. So you give him that voice that you have, and you give him that nice warm smile. And but this is your doppelganger, Angelique look-alike. Nice trench coat, everything, blouse, everything, long blonde, beautiful long hair, red lips, pale skin a little bit because of makeup. You say, hi, how's it going? You have your sunglasses on, but you take them off to say, how are you going? Mr. Seinfeld, right? Jerry Seinfeld, I love your show. I love Elaine. I love Miss Michael Richards. It's such an awesome show. Hey, can I buy you coffee, Mr. Seinfeld? You buy him a coffee, you'd be nice to him. And then and I'm sure he's not going to deny that. to him for a little bit. Hey, can we sit down and talk to each other? You know, I'm actually a businesswoman myself. I actually am trying to get to the next town to go help some people get a new insurance policy. I'm actually a contractor, insurance agent. A lot of things that I do here. I'm very, very, very much of a honeybee, Mr. Seinfeld. I work too hard. And you tell him that, and you talk to him, and you ask him, "Hey, sir, I just have something. Have you, are you in trouble for such person? What is this man convicted for? Father, that he's been convicted for pedophilia. Okay, thanks. Have you been going out with underage girls?" And he says, "What?" He said, I actually want to know that I found out from a lot of sources that you're in trouble for a lot of pedophilia and a lot of embezzlement against a lot of people here. I wonder if that's true. Are you telling? Is that true, sir? I hear a lot of rumors all the time, and I wonder if it's true." And he says, "No." He says, "Oh, okay. Well, I have a big crush on you, Mr. Seinfeld. Will you date me? You know, I'm a nymphomaniac. I can't say no to having sex with any guy. Women too. Sorry, man." And you hypnotize him to drag him to your situation. And you take him and lure him like a perfume thing, like a Looney Tunes type of thing with the perfume with going a finger, come here. And you go do that with your spiritual self, your other self, your made-up self, and you have your way with them, and then you lock them in, and you do your thing on top of them, and that's it. And you tell them, I'm actually an undercover cop, Mr. Seinfeld. I'm going to arrest you now." You bring out SWAT teams, Celine, with the spirit that you're using that looks like Angelique Bouchard. And you get them into prison for life, okay? You have regular cops. They're not going to have any faces. Oh, okay. Kramer is going to look like Kramer. Cops going to look like Kramer. Elaine, George Costanza, and I don't know, there's another guy in there. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, and that's it. And they take him in. They take him in, and they throw the key, and he gets life in prison. Now here's Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill gets a Joker. I think I might have told you, how about George Lopez? Oh, make sure you put George Lopez in the elevator with the Night Shyamalan. Okay. And I also want you to make sure all these people's clones and plasma and DNA is all destroyed. I want you to make sure that Jimmy Fallon is gone for good, okay? You know what I mean by that. If it's something that has to happen. Here's Gary. I'm sorry. I already got Gary Oldman. Here's what's his name? George. Oh yeah, I already did that. You know what? Mark Hamill. I'll just do it, even though it might have been done already. Mark Hamill's gonna get a Joker from the Batman animated series, giving him some balloons, and that look like Joker and Harley Quinn. A whole bunch of red, purple, and red, purple, white, 100 roses in a bouquet, and the bouquet looks like Batman, the black bouquet. You give it to him, and he said, "I got something for Mr. Hamill. This package is for you, sir. You don't have to pay anything. It's actually given to me by somebody that must like you. Here you go, sir. Bye-bye. Toodles. Bye. Toodles." He goes dancing like a weirdo, the Joker from the Batman animated series. Anyway, delivery guy. Anyway, and then after that, he puts it in the thing, the bouquet, and the bouquet of roses turn into people like roses, like on Alice in Wonderland, and start spitting a whole bunch out of their faces. They have faces this time, spitting stuff at him, and cutting his skin and everything. Then they swap at him, and they stab his whole body from the stems of the ground up, and they stab him all over his body, his mouth and eyes and everything else, ears, everything of his body and his orifices of his body, and he's dead. He gets shot in the heart by one of them, and he's dead. And his body, and the Joker and Harley balloons start laughing, and they say, "We know that you steal kids. We know that you steal kids, and you have them for your own sick pleasure of raping them and doing child sacrifices with them. This is the end result, Mr. Hamill. It's over now. Bye." And they start laughing, and that's it. And that's the end of story. Okay, girls, I want this to start at 12 a.m. my time. I also want this to end at 7 p.m. my time tomorrow in the evening. I gotta go and pray now. I'm gonna pray right now. Heavenly Father, I ask you to your Son, or Son of Jesus, forgive all my sins. Heavenly Father, I ask you, may your mighty hands be upon Mrs. Eva Green, Miss Joy Green, Miss Celine and Hannah, two different personas they are right now. My Lord, may your mighty angels continue to help these girls to have immense power. May you have them to have immense power, these two girls, 1,000-fold, so they can get these rallies done, to put more hardcore punishments on these people that have lists on them. Every single video that's put on YouTube that I put up right now, may these be used by these girls so they can execute whatever you want it to be executed. As also just guys, may Satan and his principality, power, pimps, and anyone else not interfere. May they be blinded by you. May they be pushed by you. May they be thrown by you. May even these girls push these principality, power, pimps, and Satan and anyone else out of their way, so they can do these type of realities soon, in a couple hours, in an hour, a couple hours, half an hour. All in Jesus Christ's name. Thank you for the blessed person of your Son. May Satan and his principality, power, punks not interfere. May they be blasted by your Son's blood of Jesus Christ, become bombs to Satan and his principality, power, punks. May they all be punked. And may Eva enjoy use witches or warlocks for this, and may all these children have 1,000-fold power of your kingdom from the third heaven to make this so against these people that have hit this on them. Also in Jesus Christ's name, thank you for the blessed person of your Son. In Jesus Christ's name, thanks. Get our girls' peace.